Hey guys, this is Mark here and welcome back to my channel. I've been using the OPPO latest budget offering, the A77s for almost 3 weeks already. And this phone is selling for Ringgit Malaysia, 999. So today I'll be sharing my honest thoughts on this mid-ranger from OPPO in 2022. So let's get started guys. Firstly, it's definitely the design outlook on this phone. It's nice and clean. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of female users out there will choose this sky blue color, which is quite mesmerizing. Or else, you can also choose the plain black color, which also look nice. And the back and the frame of this phone are actually made of plastic, but make no mistake, it feels quite solid in the hand. And it's actually quite thin at 8mm, and also light at 187 gram. So holding for a long period of time is actually quite comfortable. And since we're at the back, let's talk about dual cameras. There's a 15MP main camera and a 2MP depth sensor. To be honest, I'm not quite happy with the depth sensor. To me, I think that it's a bit redundant. I wish that OPPO could have given us ultra-wide lens instead. But luckily, the main shooter performed quite okay for this price point. Photos turned out to be quite good, even during night photography. As for video recording, it can shoot up to 1080p at 30fps, but there's no stabilization mode. Minimum movement is still okay, but more than that, videos can be quite shaky. So you guys can check it out, the samples after this. The front display is a 6.56-inch IPS LCD screen with 720p resolution. Honestly speaking, for normal average user, my guess is that you might not be able to really tell if it is 720p or 1080p screen. But there's a lot of phones out there under 1000 ringgit with 1080p screen in 2022. Luckily, this screen still supports higher 90Hz of refresh rate for smoother scrolling. And fortunately, at the maximum brightness, it can go up to 600 nits, so it's easier to see under bright sunlight. At night, it can go down to a minimum 2 nits to go easy on your eyes during dark environment. But to be fair, the screen looks good to my eyes and definitely sufficient for watching contents. Talking about watching content, I'm happy to report that the A77s has a dual stereo speaker setup, which OPPO finally add on this feature for the budget lineup, which is a nice addition. Personally, I think that it sounds good. What do you think? Performance-wise, this phone is powered by the popular mid-ranger chipset of 2022, the Snapdragon 680. Software-wise, it's on ColorOS 12, which is actually based on Android 12. Usually the ColorOS 12 out of the box only available on OPPO flagship phones in 2022, but this time OPPO is generous enough to include it in the phone, which I really give a thumbs up for the effort. Day-to-day usage is smooth, no issue. As I mentioned in my previous video, the Snapdragon 680 is not for heavy gaming on phone. Yes, you can play PUBG and Genshin Impact on this phone, but bear in mind, only low to medium setting. As for battery life, this phone has a 5000 mAh battery capacity. Screen on time of 8 to 9 hours definitely not an issue. And also, there's a 33 watt of fast work charger to top up the phone. Battery from flat to 100% in about 70 minutes. So there you go guys, my full review of the latest OPPO A77s. If you have 1000 ringgit to spare for a new phone, this A77s can be considered due to the nice looking design, nice hold on the hand, good camera and speakers, great battery life, and fast charging. So do let me know if you have any question. Until then, take care and stay safe. Peace guys.